everyone, welcome back to Rain Gaming campaign, Final Fantasy 16. I played it for a couple of weeks because I've been poorly, so I was focusing on the one that people wanted the most, which is still Assassin's Creed Syndicate. But man, I do enjoy this game, and we're about to embark.
Kupkah's at Drake's Fang.
Exactly.
Before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Yeah, Gav, mate.
I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal.
But it might just happen while I'm there. There's a good chance.
I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lanza and the Fang are all Kupkah's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
I bet she's a desert whore.
An old associate of Sid's.
Unnecessary.
Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks.
Depends what they were meeting for. They might have just been meeting to be desert whores.
What about your uncle?
Aye.
I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
I think you guys have heard me say many times, thank fuck for that. Right. You're right, Unky Roo. Byron.
Right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Let's get progressing the story. Woohoo! Here we go. Side quests can get the fuck out, because it's time. Although, what's that? No! No! Shan't be distracted. We're going into the Velcro desert. Let's hope we don't get stuck. Ah. The Dalmatian! Sorry, if you played Final Fantasy 12, all of these names and things always used to be narrated by a guy that you couldn't quite tell what accent he was. And he would say, Marquis Ondo.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
And now you're a silver fox, babe. Oh, he's got a Francisca. He's got an axe. I hope I get to see him fight, because that is cool.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
Does it?
Trading post
Really?
it is.
Why would you talk like that? Suddenly. And there's a bit. Riddle of the Science. Velcroy. The Viceroys are cowards. This speech will be short. Yeah, Phantom Menace.
Lies over that dune, beyond the ruins.
Let's fight.
Mark them well, Clive. All too easy to lose one's bearings in the sand.
No. There we go. Just trying to remember the controls, as you know. I'm always a little bit ropey, and I haven't played it for a while. Every game. Helldiver, you were down too long in the midnight sea. Oh, I didn't get to watch Axeman. Let's activate these scorpions and watch him. Go on, there he goes. He's after it. Who, me or the scorpions? He's doing a spinning strike, which reminds me of Dragon's Dogma. Alright.
Years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
You let me come with
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived. You
What a
whipped
casual
your
conversation.
chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle.
Oh yeah, Chocobo.
I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Thanks for that. That's an uncle's job, I guess. I wish they'd split in half sometimes when you do that. So that thing that popped up at the beginning, I remember reading it on Facebook that you could change the appearance, so of him and Jill. When you change the costumes, they actually, and the swords, they actually appear as different swords and costumes now, which I think is quite good. Yeah, look, his sword is the right sword, rather than just always being Oathbringer or whatever it's called. I can't remember how to change his clothes. Oh, we got 422. What's that? Yeah. That's a Dante move. Are these enemy chocobos or nice chocobos? I don't want to kill them, they're cute. Yeah, red ones. Because they live in the fiery desert. They're cute. Right, how are we going up here? Oh, we just went off the side for no reason, apparently. An old tent. There's a geese. This must be the waypoint.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
So, Lord Kupkah's.
Kupkah. No, we just went through it. Sorry, I saw a shiny off in the distance. Three desert roses. Might be good for making summer. Shall we jump down? Wait. Yeah. No! What's that? Oh, hello. That was the new Dante move. Alright. Rosario Vampire.
All yours, Torgal.
Go on, Torgs. That's how you end the combo. With the downward Dante. Do I need to climb back up, do you reckon? Yes. Jump, 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 jump!
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat is
Dalamil!
first. Quick drink before we press on?
Mate, I would join you, but I cannot. Because you are a video game, and it is 10 o'clock in the morning. In real life. Okay, here we go. Oh, he's cross. What do you see? Black chocobo.
Look, there. Those are ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehere. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores. In the inn.
Wallaloi.
Shall we join them?
We're gonna go kill some people. Sounds good to
Run along and
me.
play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
That ain't no dog, he's a wolf. He's Fenrir. Oh, he's turned into Assassin's Creed. Come on, Jacob. God, she's packing a massive booty. Look, with your hood up, you still look like fucking Aragorn sitting at the back of the pipe, mate. Not inconspicuous at all.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're
acting
up to
like a
something
different
light,
person.
We do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. And
Yes, let's eat our
What?
steeds.
Hey, go!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
That ain't soup, that's a cheese board with a hunk of salami on it. It's a charcuterie. She looks more like a character that might be in it more persistently. Oh, it's the good friend of Hugo. Not Hugo, whatever his name is. Josh. You are getting owned by Ultima.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. You must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
What are the odds that they've ended up in the same pub? Just wipe it. Ooze through the wall. Alright, Mr. Cinematographer, thinking it's a Star Wars film. Where's my star swipe? It's quite a nice panning shot, though. You just could do with some nice sting of music to lift it. Who's this lot?
Keep watch, they tell us.
Oh, the
All I see is
Waludas.
Sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead's skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Kupkah, then.
Loudmouth.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Ah!
You!
Dropping the weaves, Mr. Frodo.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Oh, it's all kicking off.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Oh, that's Hugo's uncle as well, isn't it? It would be nice for him to meet him.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
You sound like you're coming on to him.
Friend.
Eat as fast as you can. That's me every morning before I have to go to work.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Cool.
Gladly.
Well, you just ran over there so you could carry on the scoffing. That's it. He brought the food, biscuit, and the booze. I like the little comedy moments. I know everyone says it's a super dark game, but it's still got the old charm.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Thanks. This guy's just waiting. How do you destroy the pub? It's you! Yeah, you figured out right at the last moment there, mate. I got a bloody hide from my man. It's a bit Ed Geenish.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
You just destroyed my establishment. Did she watch the whole battle? And she'd be like, pretty sure he just used Away the Phoenix like 3,000 times. Beautiful water.
Now's our chance.
Did you take the medicine?
Your Grace?
I'm fine. Yeah.
Oh. He's nearby.
Clive?
Aww. Left the carrots just like when he was a baby.
What is it now?
We're not a baby, a young'un. Didn't like the veg.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupkah before. We do now.
The
We
royalists
just
said
follow.
themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should
Oh,
press
so we
on
will be
before
destroying
their
it.
friends turn up.
Oh. Speak of the devil.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem
kill him.
Lord Kupkah is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
You have,
By guile,
actually.
then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid.
We're going to start asking
Sid's
around.
other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
We're going to ask 3 people, I guess. Oh, 2.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to. Why would this emerge? Crystal delivery's over. Get back to your home.
You.
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me.
You got
My
money.
good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Kind of you to be
Thank
helpful.
you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
I can't say I do. He's lying. Right. What are you, pups?
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
Alright.
I won't keep you long.
Attitude.
I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question.
Why are you so
If I
rude?
wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young
The smithy?
sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
Yes.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
Let's go make some swords.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
And also, I don't know how old everyone's supposed to be in this game now, but they've got to be at least 7 years older. Boat captain!
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years.
Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find
I thought I was going to the smithy.
Thank you kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this further knows.
I don't want to look any further than that. Alright, it looks like the Assassin's Creed Origin guy from the side.
Excuse me.
No,
Are you
maybe not.
further?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Silver plat.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as
Well, we'll just kill him if it's a problem.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
Yeah. I used to wear a scarf like that.
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Oh, they're axe wielders. I can hear dogs. Did Torgal come back? Torgal came back. Oh, it was in the bar he weren't allowed. Press circle again. After all this time I still press circle. Is that more coming? Yeah. They were bested, which means they're not dead. Which means they'll be like, ah, seems like my owner's going to come out and be like, enough! Oh, you want to come to talk to me about the thing? Speak.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though
Who's the
one
boss?
could hardly call that a test.
Oh, he's further.
Look,
Oh, he's Lord Further now.
Dragged in. Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
I quite fancy a Lock of Leisure this weekend.
How about a hot bath?
How about give me that crystal that made me think it was a shine, you bastard.
Kneaded to a silken softness, like it. Loud with a crust.
The most fragrant herbs and
My carpets.
My carpets!
Is this the place?
Ubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
So no Lock of Leisure.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
I bet it's some fucking monster or weird-looking creature or a Kupkah or something. After all of this build-up.
Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
Just go kill them, for God's sake!
What do we need to do to earn your trust?
There was 4 people guarding the gate, honestly.
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants.
Well, I don't know if we go that far.
Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
He looks a bit like a tanned Archer.
Fine.
From the show
So
Archer.
what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want.
My brain fucked up there and thought, did he just say he was 5 7 years ago, making him 12 now?
Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Man
Right,
has
Boomer.
grey beard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Can we just get on with it, please?
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him.
Riddle.
Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
I thought we were going to start doing some big battle stuff.
We were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Here's a crystal.
Fetch!
Papan! A raspberry. Is it? Are you a crystal?
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Hello.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
What's work? He was just standing there.
A deposit? For what?
The
Fresh
juiciest
bread,
meat
warm
from
from the
Green's
oven.
dead birds. One
Have a
bite and
taste.
you'll be begging for more.
You wouldn't believe how much you gave me. What can I do for you, soldier?
What did a boob go?
Need that sword polishing.
Alright.
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and a
Oh,
nose
she is a
pointy to them.
prostitute.
No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
See you, slag.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
The finest.
They're gonna let us go back in after we destroyed it? It doesn't look like it.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture.
And gave you a
What do
big bag of
want?
money.
Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
But what?
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
I bet he's absolutely twatted. He spent that last 3 minutes just downing as much as he could.
Huh.
Talk to a guy with a scimitar.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What's he up to?
What are you doing, Uncle?
Oh, I saw a chest.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupkah's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystallized sort if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld.
But enough about my little...
If you're so minted, give me some money.
What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupkah's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
I was not even willing to wager with you, mate.
Just as you arranged. And put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
You really don't like that kid.
I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Obviously, I'm the best one at fighting.
Of course.
Okay. Straightforward.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
Now, it's now. Chill. Flyer. Father. Poor puplers. Oh, footprints. That persist. Was that other game I played that was talking about how much it loved sand and how it did sand effects so well? These are pretty good sand effects. Atlas, Fallen. Morgan beards.
I'll take it from here.
All right. Two seconds later, Clive, help! Oh wow. Worth so much money that they have two people guarding it just in a tent in the middle of the desert.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
He's going to attack you.
Right this way, my lord.
Obviously he's going to attack you. Keep the crystal, have the money. Those tubs.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord.
Huh.
But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you
Thank you
get
for
all
giving
that?
everything away.
They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them.
They're here to be Swedish.
Help me, boy.
Oh, wrong one.
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
All right. Anyone? Who's curing? No more curing. Bit late, dickhead.
This one. Now, Torgal!
There we go. More? Oh, there's a chocolate bag. Oh, let's see it die. Yep.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Yes!
David, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
We don't
How
care.
long have you been watching? Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupkah's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
Why do you seem so happy about that?
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
That's fine.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Sid.
Clive.
Yeah.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the south gate, was it not? To tell the truth,
Look at you, dodgy texture floating behind you.
Many of the guards have already
Flickering
been
away.
redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the...
Why would you be insulted? You have a grey beard.
Here, wear this.
Oh, add it to my collection of seals.
Any friend of...
Thank you.
And tell them...
Yeah, yeah. An owl! Come on, Hedwig. Oh, he's a ward.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive?
I hope I don't ever have to speak to this guy again, because I don't really like him.
I have a reputation to uphold.
If it's like everyone else that's given me a seal, I probably won't ever see them again. Which is good.
Well then.
I have some side quests for you.
Not at all. Come on, Uncle.
There we go. I've got to go back to work anyway, so it's good timing. You get stuck into 20 minutes of cutscenes like the other day. Whee! Level 30. Alright then, with that we shall call it session. Hopefully some more exciting stuff will happen in the next one, but until then, thanks so much for tuning in. Bye!